Hello, welcome to Pink Sunrise Tarot. I'm Sonia, and I'm going to be doing a reading for Cancer. Hello, everyone. Hope everybody is doing well. I am back at it again. I am trying so hard to be, a lot more disciplined, a lot more consistent. So thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for, for tuning in and, again, showing your support. Thank you so very much. Okay, if you like what I do, please like, share, subscribe. It's free. I charge nothing. It's a passion of mine. I just want to get information out to help others. Okay, I'm going through the process. I'm right there with you. So, But Cancer, I feel that you need a reading, and here I am. So let's see what we got. Okay. Let's see what we got. I've been trying different things, with my readings, and just trying to, and again, evolve, change, just, try to change things up a little bit. If you notice, my last couple of videos, tours, I did here, and then Gemini, I actually did that one from home. It's just, just trying different things, You're never going to grow, never going to evolve if you don't change things, right? I think I can't remember exactly the statement word for word, but I do know there's something that's like, if you don't change, oh, what is it? If you know it, please put it in the comments so that I know it. It's something about like, if you don't, nothing's going to change if you keep doing the same thing. Something to that effect. I'm not 100% sure, but definitely, put that in the description box so that I can, I can definitely start, saying it correctly and, definitely utilizing that in my life for sure. Because, it changes. It's not easy, but I love it. I really, it's not easy, but I know I'm going to become, and becoming, a much better, calmer version of myself. And like I've mentioned before, I have a lot of water in my chart. I have a lot of fire, and I have a lot of air. I have no Virgo, no Capricorn, no Taurus. I have zero on my Earth chart for Earth in my my natal chart. So I have to literally kind of like make things up that keep me structured, keep me more routine, and it's hard. I mean, if it's like there's quite a few tarot readers that I've heard before. My favorite, Sassy Tarot, Sassy Scorpion. She's absolutely fucking amazing, absolutely amazing. I have to give her a shout out. I love her content. I love her work. I love it. But anyway, it's just like I've heard her a few times. She's an Aries rising, as I am too, and she also doesn't have any Earth, in her chart. And it's just like, we are very strong, compassionate, bullheaded people, but it is very hard to kind of pick, to kind of be anchored, so to speak. So we have to find things in other ways to get the kind of like the same effects. It's not that it's the right way or the wrong way. It's just the way we know how to do it. And it just, I love listening to her, talk about that kind of stuff. And it's just, I love it. So anyway, I want to get into this. I'm all amped up. I've had quite a bit of coffee. It's different from when I'm at home. At home, I'm just, I'm calm, quiet. My little one's either watching TV or he's with his dad. And it's just, I'm here at work. I'm alert. I'm wide awake. I have to be. I'm a night owl. This is my home away from home. So I am amped up and ready to go, Cancer. So let me just get a sip of my coffee. Okay. Let's see. What does Cancer need to know? What does Cancer need? What does Cancer need to know? Let's get a reading out for Cancer. Like I said, thank you guys so much for coming to my channel, supporting me, and just, I really appreciate it. I really love it. I really do. Slowly but surely. That's my motivation. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Okay. get these cards out first. Just like I said, I'm just changing things up a little. I feel a lot more better. A lot more better. Jeez, my grammar is not good. I'm gonna tell you guys that right now. There's gonna be things that I'm gonna say that's probably gonna sound like off the wall. Like, what the hell does she mean? If you guys are really actually confused, put it in the comments or send me an email and I'll let you know exactly what it is that I'm trying to say. It's just my grammar is not one of my strongest points. Okay, let you guys know now. I can talk my ass off, but it's my own version. it's my own my own adopted language. So it's not right, it's not wrong, it's mine. So bear with me, please. Live and we learn. That's it. And I'm living, so obviously I'm learning. Okay, 10 of Pentacles is the bottom card. Okay, now, like I mentioned this, if you're new, if you're just coming to my channel, thank you and welcome again. This is just something that I've been trying. This is something I've been doing at home for a while, but it's just, I'll get into, I'll show you more. If you check out Taurus's video and you check out Gemini's video, it'll tell you a lot. It'll show you a lot more. But this card here is it's the 10 of Wands. This card that's going to be face up first is kind of the umbrella of the whole reading. Okay, so I can look at and I read my cards in the upright. If there's a reason, for some reason it comes out in reverse or whatever the case may be, I will use it as a message, as maybe some something to like an alert, something to look for, something to mention, something to to think about. But for the most part, 95% of the time, my readings are always up in the upright position. That's just how I like to read tarot, and that's just my own personal preference. So, with that being said, we have the 10 of Wands. So there's some difficulties. I feel that I'm not 100%. I don't want to say anything on that because I want to see with the other cards, because I don't know if it's you're moving burdens away or you're struggling with the burdens right now, okay? Because this is like a past, present, future kind of read. So let me just flip the cards over and I'll tell you a little bit more about the 10 of Wands. The card in the center, we have the 5 of Cups. The card in the north position is the Tower. Okay. In the east position, we have the 6 of Swords. South position, we have the Ace of Swords. And in the west position, we have the 9 of Wands. Wow, Cancer. Wow. Wow. 5 of Cups. Tower. 6 of Swords. Ace of Swords. 9 of Wands to the 10 of Wands. Wow, Cancer. I am so sorry. You've had to, you experienced a tower with probably 2 to 3 people. And you've had to walk away. You've had to emotionally first separate yourself from this situation. Mentally move yourself away from the situation. You learned the truth. You found out the truth. And it's got you extremely guarded. It's got you extremely guarded. I mean, you have your walls up, you're wounded, covered in, battle scars and everything. It's just, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. But you know what, Cancer? I gotta tell you this. Cancer, you're a water sign. And this goes from Aries to Pisces. You're a badass and you're strong as fuck. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You are strong as fuck. You're gonna get through this. You always have, and you always will. The most important thing you did is you learned the truth. Not only the truth about them, but the truth about yourself. That's why you needed to walk away. There's probably, like I said, 2 to 3 people you had to give them the boot. Get the fuck out of here. Okay? And then you moved yourself away from the turbulent water and all that freaking chaos and bullshit that you were in. Yeah, you're wounded, but it's not over. It's not over, Cancer. You're going to definitely find the way. And I feel that this 10 of Wands is removing of the burdens. That's the past. That shit's over. Because in the past position, which is the West, That's the 9 of Wands. You started off with the 10. So you're already on your way out. Like you're on your way. You're on your way of removing this shit. You've made your decision. You've gotten your truth. You're done. You've mentally separated yourself from the situation. You've passionately, forcefully separated yourself from the position. I mean, from this situation, and you know, you've gotten the clarity that you need to just leave this shit behind. Like I said, I'm feeling very strongly 2 to 3 people you've had to give the boot to. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, you're done. You're done. You've crossed that bridge. You've closed that door. It's over. And you're working towards removing and actually removing the 10 of Wands, removing the burdens out of your life. Enough is enough. Now it's time to get in there, start doing some work, start doing some healing. And again, I have to say this, healing is not just sitting there living your life. Healing is, what did you learn from this relationship, this situationship? How did it teach you? You got to take the good, the bad, and the ugly from every situation. That's the only way to heal. A lot of people say, okay, well, oh, I'm healing, just go heal, go heal. You want to know how to heal? You have to look at the situation. You have to sit in it. Put yourself in that situation. Relive those moments in your mind. Don't act upon them, but relive them. Why did this happen to me? Did I not see the red flags? Did I choose to not see the red flags? Did I stay in the situation too long? What could I have done differently? What could they have done differently? How did I learn from them? How did they learn from me? How do I separate myself from here? You have to ask yourself these questions and work through it. You have to work through them. By sitting still and ignoring the situation, it doesn't go away. It does not, nor will it ever go away if you just sit still. Because it's going to come back and it's going to rear its ugly fucking head. You could start a whole new relationship and everything else, but you didn't deal with that shit 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago. Guess what? It's on its way, because it's a big fucking circle. It's on its way. You could be having the best time of your life, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, here it comes. All that dirt that you've pushed back and you swept under the rug, well, here it is right in your face. And it's going to paralyze you, and it's going to force you to look at it, to look at yourself, to sit down with yourself, to go within, to heal. So when something happens, nip that shit in the ass quickly. Figure it out. Okay, thank you so much. Hey, sometimes you get closure. If you can get closure, great. If you can't get closure, Cancer, then you know what? Find the closure within yourself. Write it down on a piece of paper. Put that freaking, go out, maybe, to the park, to the beach, have a little moment, scream, I'm not saying go out and like freaking start screaming like, like a crazy person, because then, you might find yourself in another difficult situation with the law or something. But what I'm saying is, find a way to deal with it the best way you can, the safest way you can. Okay. With, definitely with, some, common sense, behind it. But it is hard. I mean, I go through this all the time. What I used to do with certain situations, especially when I was younger, what I would do is I would take a pillow, I would pretend it's that person, and I would beat the shit out of that pillow. That's just, okay, I'm done and I'm over with. If I had to, I got it over with. I would write journal. I would write things in a journal. I would write things down in a diary. I would rip the pages up. I would shred them to itsy bitsy pieces. I'd cut them with the scissors. I would take, this is probably not the best thing to do, but for me, I'm just giving you a little bit of, stuff that I used to do. I would write stuff down on small little sticky notes, and then I would shred them all up and everything else, and I would take a lighter and I would burn them. Because I wasn't able to have closure with a lot of situations in my life. I had to literally make up the closure so that I was able to move on. I was never able to confront the people that have hurt me and left me, wounded. So I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to create my own cemetery. I'm going to create my own way of getting closure. I would write things down. I would write what they said to me, how they made me feel, and I would say, you know what, it's over. I forgive you, and hopefully you forgive me for whatever I've done, and I'd burn it. I'd rip it up, I'd throw it in the trash, whatever I needed to do. Like I said, beating up the pillow, getting angry. Sometimes I would just draw, but some of the things that I would draw was like dark, and I was like, okay, that's not even who I am. I'm embodying something that I don't, that's not me. So it's just like, no, I just, but I would write in the journal. Dear such and such, this is how you made me feel. Why did you do this to me? I was so good to you, such and such and such. And yeah, and even when I've done something to people, I would say, you know what? I would write to that person without them even knowing, but it's just my spirit would know that I am apologizing to you and I'm sorry for what I've done. Please forgive me. If you ever find it sometime in your heart, in your life or whatever to forgive me, then thank you. But I had to learn, this I know there's gonna be, I know I'm gonna receive some karma from some people, some things that I've done and everything else that I'm not proud of. You know what I mean? But again, you live and you learn. None of us are perfect. None of us are perfect. But it's how you transform those energies and how you transform the negative into a positive, and to continue to do that. For years, I would take negative situations and I would use that negativity, use that anger and that rage to move forward. And then I would keep using it to move forward, to move forward. I used negativity to move forward. Then when I finally got forward, I'm like, wait a minute, this is not what I want. I'm so angry. I haven't healed anything. All I've done was just drag that baggage with me. And then I got to the point where it's just like, oh my God, now I have to sit here at 46 years old. Okay, you hear me? At 46 years old, I have to sit here and I have to deal with shit that has gone on from like 6 years ago, from like 6 years old. For the last 40 years of all kinds of shit, I have to sit with myself. And this is a choice, okay? I've been single over a year and I've been sitting with myself. I've been working on myself. I've put myself through it. I said, I am not going to carry this bullshit any further, any further. That's why it's like, I'm single, but I'm single by choice. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want hurt people. I don't want to hurt anyone. I need to focus on me. Cancer, that's exactly what you're doing here. That's exactly what you're doing here. This is, I could feel it. I could feel it. This shit is difficult and it fucking hurts. It hurts. The truth is out. You have to. You are going to. You have moved on. And I'm just sharing a little bit of myself so that you understand. I told my channel, yes, my channel is about tarot, but it's also about inspiration. It's also about motivation. It's also empowering. You have to talk to people. I am love. You are love. We are all love. We all have the tools within us to love each other, to make better days, make better decisions, have better judgment towards things. Yes, we're gonna get kicked in the freaking crotch. We're gonna get kicked in the balls. We're gonna fall on our knees. But the point, the objective is to get the fuck up. Dust those knees off. Fix your crotch. Fix your balls. And say, you know what? Put those shoulders back. Put your head up high. Put your chin up. And say, fuck it. I'm going forward again. And that's what a warrior does. That's what a survivor does. That's what we all are in our own right. Never stay down. You get down. Do what you got to do. Figure it out. Fix it. Stand up. Keep moving. You get down. Dust it off, stand up, keep moving. I've said it in so many videos. I cannot stress it and say it enough. People tell you how to heal. Well, people tell you, oh, go ahead and heal, go ahead and heal. Okay, you're telling me to go ahead and heal, but what do I use? What do I do? Where do I start? You start by going inside. You start by writing the things down. How that person hurt you. The pros and the cons of that situation. What you could have done differently. The red flags that you overseen. You have to look at the bigger picture. You have to. You have to be your own teacher, but you also have to be the student too. It's life. It is what it is. It's got to be a balance. The good, the bad, and the ugly. It's a balance. Let's flip this card over. I'm sorry, Cancer, for ranting and raving like this, but I know that you understand because I'm a water sign and you're a water sign. So I am deep, and I know you're deep too. So that's why I could say these things to you. Okay, I could say these things to anybody from Aries to Pisces, but I know you. I know you understand. And I have Cancer placements also, so I know you understand. We can go very deep. Look at that. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to plant the seeds. You're going to focus on your stability. You're absolutely going to focus on your stability. But now remember, we always tend to do this. This is what everybody tends to do. When we're hurting from one situation, we quickly get into another situation within ourselves and put all our blood, sweat, and tears in it. You were hurt. You're badly hurt. Okay? Give yourself some time to rest. Figure out what your next step is. You're obviously going into the Seven of Pentacles, planting the seeds, focusing on your stability. But now don't focus so much on your stability where you lose yourself, you lose the love, you lose the compassion, you lose the desire that you have. You go in there, you do the work, you come out. You go back in, you target something else, you go in there, you do the work, you get out. In and out, in and out. And you pretty much do that momentum for the rest of your life. When something happens, you deal with it right then and there. Next. The next mission. You deal with it, you go through it, you go next mission. You go through, and that's exactly what you do. That's how you keep going. That's the pattern of life. That's the journey that you're on. The moment you stop is the time when your journey ends. Don't stop. You're writing your story. Every step that you take, every breath that you take, you're writing your story. Keep going. Cancer, I really hope that what I've said here resonates with you. I hope it helps you. Please take what you need. Okay? I really wish you the very best. Please like, share, subscribe. Like I said, this is a different way. This is how I normally do my readings. This is short and sweet and right to the point. The other, I'll go back and I'll switch, and I'll have different, do different things and everything else because I'm constantly evolving, constantly changing. And like I said, I'm right there. I'm changing right there with you. I am no better than you. You are no better than me. We're the same. Okay? So with Cancer, and this is from Aries to Pisces. And I always say Aries to Pisces because I've gotten a lot of emails where a lot of my subscribers, they watch all my videos. And I love you guys. I absolutely love you guys and I adore you. I appreciate the support. I really do. Like I said, this is free. This is a hobby. Help me help others. That's all I ask. You subscribe if you want to. If you don't, that's fine. But just at least hit the like button. Allow someone else to get the messages. Okay? So, all right. Till next time. That's what I got. Bye.